love. Welcome home to Eden, where relationships last as long as everything is fun. And where you can have your relationship last for a really long time, for a lifetime, because you know how to rejuvenate the fun and stay in the growthful learning journey where you're never stagnant, where your vows are living vows, where you make agreements that are new agreements every few months. Who are we now? What do we need to agree to? This is Eve Christoph, and this is Love Life with Eve. You can subscribe to this channel on YouTube or follow me on Facebook. But there's another thing that is really important to look at with how to create a long-lasting love. First of all, really check in with the dynamics going on with the feminine, because this is the main thing that is destroying relationships and making them so short-lived. It's that the feminine within the relationship, the feminine journey and the feminine needs, and mainly the woman, doesn't have enough support to be feminine. Okay, and what happens is it's this archetypal a prejudice that kicks in from our unconscious. So if you think about wife, you've first of all, you were in this wonderful flowing relationship, and it was so fun, and so you thought, oh, we're so in love, let's get married, right? And then you got married, and suddenly everything got stuck, and the love and the sexuality started dwindling. And the reason for that is that in the archetypal mind, wife equates with mother. She equates with caregiver, and in the male mind, mother has a lot of respect, but not sexual energy flowing there. It's just about respectfulness and companionship, and it's not about the wild feminine, the free, luscious, loving, flowing feminine who isn't about getting things done and keeping things in order and taking care of him. She's about being cared for, actually, and having space held for her feminine flow. Okay, so clap your hands together. Put in one hand wife, and in the other hand wild woman, sensual bliss woman. And now clap your hands together, because we need to unite those two. Now you have the girlfriend syndrome, which is about everything's 50-50. It's all equal. Well, when everything's all equal, it turns into siblings, and there's not enough polarity for you to have a lot of sexual energy flow for very long. She gets bored. She's not interested in you anymore. She's actually having to, for this 50-50 thing, it's never fair, because she's having to be masculine to be equal. You see, that's not support of the feminine. Support of the feminine is actually when the masculine is providing for her in many ways. And it doesn't mean you have to be rich. It means you have to find the ways that she needs your support and her to serve her. The masculine serves the feminine divine. The feminine divine then becomes a fountain that showers him. Clap your hands together. Girlfriend, who's your sister, your best friend in all these ways. And on the other hand, the woman who's mysterious and mystical, who you will never know, who you're in worship and in awe of. Clap your hands together. You got to have them both. She's multi-dimensional. She's a multi-dimensional being. So the only way to have a longevity with her, and for you as a woman to have this with a man, is that all of the fullness of your dimensions need to be engaged with. All right? You can't be put in a compartment. Okay, take mistress. Mistress, now we got the lover woman, we got the romance, all those things that look so, we got the feminine flow, the beautiful clothes, and the awesome sacred environment. But where did friendship go? Where did family go? Where did respect go? Where did really being there for her as a human being, a human soul go? So put in one hand the wild, temptress, courtesan mistress who's full of mystery and magic, and in the other hand, the real gritty woman who's washing the floor and cooking and just hanging out in her jammies and being a friend and thinking about life with you, and who needs real friendship that's practical and grounded and respect in the community, where she matters as a full human being in your life. She's not a secret. Okay? Clap those hands together. Unite them. Okay? Connect the full woman. Now you're getting a long-term relationship. All right? What have we got next? Booty call. Booty call, girl. All right? You got this freedom. You get to learn. You get to just have this magical, amazing experience where she teaches you about your sexuality and her sexuality, and you have this wild time trying out things you would never try out because you'll maybe never see her again, or you only see her once in a while. She's not really, anybody so you can always be free, and you can be playful, and there's no commitment, and so you can feel like there's just unconditional love that's just genuine and spontaneous. All right, but hey, this girl is getting less than everybody else and giving more than everybody else because she doesn't even get commitment or safety or anything. So put that together with gift giving, acts of service that help her life, and monetary support that makes her safe, and word flowers of how incredible she is that are full of love of her, and quality time that's not just call her last minute and be there in the middle of the night. Put this together with actual friendship and actual concern and care and connection with her as a human soul. Clap those hands together. Booty call girl with freedom and growth that's continuous. Now you're getting a relationship picture that's fun because it's rounded, it's dimensional, it's growing, it's flowing, and it's the full woman. All right? And whether or not you're married or just in a short-term relationship or raising children, all of what I said applies. Because as long as you have her in one box as wife or girlfriend or mistress or whoever it is, you are going to lose her. Because to keep her, you need all of you to be present, and she needs all of you, and you need to see all of her. But this is a wonderful thing to do. This is exciting. This is the new dawning of love on this planet, free of the old paradigms that have been keeping us from uniting unconditional spiritual love with wild, sexy freedom and the growthful friendship that allows us to be truly intimate, truly sweet and deep, and truly deep friends who are so trusting of each other that we can try wild things, all kinds of parts of ourselves, and we can switch genders whenever we want to provide for each other new experiences of who we are, the feminine in you, the masculine in me, but mainly the planet is devoid of support of the feminine, and that is going to be your challenge all along the way. More rest, more sensuality, more emotions, more support of positive emotions, I should say, more trusting of her intuition, following mystical spiritual guidance from within, and just listening to her truth, what she wants, what she needs, and letting her call the shots, letting her guide the way. You're providing space for her is by following her. It's very, very tricky. It's like Zouk dance. The man is the leader in the dance, but he's the leader by following her energy and bringing out her erotic, soulful, desirous joy. Okay, so you're going to do that in real life. You're going to be providing space that allows her to be an initiator, the main initiator, and then you're going to serve the divine feminine purpose. Are you going to get lost in the way? No, because you're staying strong with your work, your life purpose, your protocols for taking care of yourself, and your truth. And you're going to stand up strong when you have your own needs that come up. You just don't waver with that unless you really can feel that you have been dogmatic for so long that you are going to lose connection with the feminine. And that's what the masculine does. He gets dogmatic for too long, thinking his way is the way when it's too rational. The feminine is holistic. She's not just rational. She can only follow the rational for so long. And then for you to have your full feminine flow, freedom fountain exploding, you're going to get to the irrational, okay? The unreasonably irrational that has a deep centered knowing beyond the mind. It's the heart's guidance, the heart's love. Okay, love to you. I hope this helps. What do I know? 16 years of marriage. I learned there. That was one schooling. But you're doing great. You're doing much better than you know. You really are. Just the fact that you're watching this, that you're trying new things, that you're looking for new ways to stay deeply connected and intimate and vulnerable. You're doing wonderful. Wonderful. Pat yourselves on the back. Okay? Everyone feels it around you. They feel that your love is what is drawing you together, and that all those obstacles, all those crazy things you did that didn't work and that went wonky, they still had love underneath it. That's what you were trying. You're just following the thread. Following the thread. Keep following the thread. Okay, much love, darling. Love life.